Hello, church. It's Pastor Jeremy coming to you from the parsonage with another daily devotion. Today we're going to hear from Reverend Jack Harnish. Jack was a pastor at Court Street Church back in the 90s. Today, Jack is going to share some words of encouragement, some reminiscences, and also a word of blessing.
I'm almost tempted to say when Bishop Judy Craig appointed me to Court Street in 1990, she didn't really know what she was doing. Well, she did. But she didn't know the whole story. She didn't know that my wife's parents met as youth at Court Street and were married there. She didn't know that all four of Judy's grandparents and one of her great-grandparents were members there. She didn't know that Judy was baptized there as a baby. So she didn't know that by appointing me to Court Street, she would make my sons fifth-generation Court Streeters. We're thankful for that history and for that heritage. We're thankful for the years that we spent there. We're thankful for all that Court Street has meant to our family and to us over the years. I'm reminded of St. Paul's second letter to Timothy, where he writes, "I'm grateful to God, whom I worship with a clear conscience, as my ancestors did, when I remember you constantly in my prayers night and day, recalling your tears. I long to see you so that I may be filled with joy. I am reminded of your sincere faith, a faith that lived first in your grandmother Lois and in your mother Eunice, and now I am sure lives in you. For this reason, I remind you to rekindle the gift of God that is within you through the laying on of hands. For God did not give us a spirit of cowardice, but rather a spirit of power and of love and of self-discipline." I remind you, brothers and sisters, of the great heritage that is yours, encouraging you to pray that God will rekindle the fire that is within you, love, courage, sound mind, for the sake of the ministry of Jesus Christ. We're grateful for what Court Street has meant to us over the years, and we pray for you as you continue your significant ministry in downtown Flint. May God bless you today and in the years ahead as we pass through this difficult pandemic and look for a new future of hope with courage. May God be with you today and forever. The benediction of the prophet Isaiah, "For you shall go out in joy and be led forth in peace. The rocks and hills shall break forth before you into singing, and all the trees of the forest shall clap their hands." Go in joy, go in peace, go in gratitude for the past, and in hope for the future. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Jack, for that blessing, and thanks also for the reminder that God has given us a spirit not of cowardice, but of love. If Jack said something that encouraged or gave you comfort today, please let him know in the comments. You can find a new devotion here each day right around noon. Until we meet again, keep washing your hands, stay at home, and do not be afraid.